Hey, Jack Squad, how's everybody doing today? Hope all is well, and I hope you make it happen for yourself. You gotta make it happen for yourself, right? Let me tell y'all something. I was talking about, I'm still going to talk about later, Portia Family Matters and her and Dennis and all of that, right? But this breaking news is already broke, right? I gotta talk about. Now, before I get started, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. My channel is growing. I appreciate you guys. All of my information is down in the description box. My email, my Cash App. Please donate to my channel. I'm trying to grow my channel, and I need you all's help. Also, that is where the email and the Cash App is where you can contact me regarding the pre-order for the t-shirts. I spoke with my printer today, and she's going to have me three designs to pick from for the t-shirts, and then, like I said, I'll have a prototype to show you guys Sunday when I go live, right? T-shirts are $25 plus shipping and handling. $25 plus shipping and handling. Also, let's see what else I want to say regarding that. I don't know. Like I said, all of my information is down in the description box. I would appreciate you guys' support regards to the t-shirts, okay? Hit the like button for me. Hit the like. Hit the bell so you know when I upload videos or go live, you'll be reminded. Let me tell y'all something. I got to talk about this TASHA K verdict, right? Now, I have planned to talk about the TASHA K, and I still am, the TASHA K and the Storm situation, right? Because it kept unfolding, and then this happened, right? Last night. So I'm going to talk about the verdict. Now, let me just say this. Sometimes, when you don't know what you're doing, you need to ask somebody, right? I'm going to just start off with that. You need to ask somebody, okay? I don't know who her advisors were, and I know she talks about she has lawyers, a team of lawyers, and this and that, right? Me, Jackie, right? Jackie with a Q. Q standing for quality of life today. I could have told you that you don't take that type of mess to the box, right? What's the box you say? The jury box. You don't go to trial. Certain stuff you don't go to trial on. Now, like I said before, I'm a new YouTuber. I've only been doing this 18 months. When I started YouTube, I would hear, her saying about the Cardi B. I didn't really know what it was about. Didn't know till this week. I didn't know that it was as deep and as far back as it was, right? And what I'm gathering now that this started 3 years ago. And they're saying that this is how her platform grew. I don't know about that. But what I'm speaking on is what she should have did and what she should not have done, right? Now, if you are telling blatant lies, and the people ask you to stop, take it down, that's what you should have did. All of this could have been easily resolved. Would not have had to go through this. But I'm going to tell you why we did. Now, I am under the impression that TASHA may be a narcissist herself. Or maybe her head just blew up and she thought she was Oprah Winfrey and she could fight this losing battle. There's no way in my right good mind I'm going to battle somebody. That's like fighting a giant. I'm going to fight this girl who has a whole, team of people backing her. She has a force behind her. You got the label. That's first of all. The label ain't going to let her go down. Whoever backing her and supporting her and they're not going to let her lose. They're not going to let her lose, right? I'm trying to figure out what was going on in Tasha's head. She was like, yeah, she can sue me. I'm taking it to court. We're going to fight this. I'm going to win. Like, what was going on in your mind that you thought? I didn't even know the gist of everything, and I could have told her don't do that. Especially when They told you, they asked you to take it down. They also tried to settle with you. You didn't want to do nothing. I guess she thought she was Oprah Winfrey. I don't know who she thought she was, right? Listen, I don't have a dog in this fight or whatever they say. I'm just a spectator, like everyone else. That was stupid. Plain old stupid. I got a lot of notes about this because after I found out about all the stuff yesterday, I couldn't believe that you actually thought you was gonna win with her. This girl got a whole team of folks behind her. She got a machine. She has a machine behind her. A machine. You are Tasha K, the YouTube content creator, right? Yes, you're doing good in YouTube, but that's in YouTube land. Not in the real big scheme of things. You think them folks that got money gonna let you harm her? And she say she harmed mentally? You can't measure mental harm. Can't measure it. That's first of all. Now, this stuff may not be in order because I was writing it down as I was researching it. But it says here that during all this brouhaha, at some point, Tasha K wiped her butt with the cease and desist order. You ain't got too big for your britches, sis. You ain't got listen, you have to be humble. You have to be humble. And the higher you get, the more humble you have to become. You should be humble anyway. Be grateful. And this is the problem that I see in the world today. I told y'all this the other day. A lot of people are not gracious. They're not gracious. They think somebody, this what you're supposed to have, and this what you're supposed to do. Be grateful, especially when you come from nothing. I was listening to Storm last night, and he said that, Tasha comes from very, very humble beginnings, and seemed like he said she washed up outside. I don't know about any of that, but I'm just saying, be grateful for where you are, and because listen, you can lose it just like that. I've seen that so many times. You can lose it just like that. And if you don't have a strong spirit base, things can go wrong for you, right? Now, there's a video. The video, they put up the video, right? And I was told, it's been said, because I was watching Choke No Joke, and that's all I really watched with Choke No Joke, because he was there. But I found out yesterday there were like 4 or 5 other bloggers there. But they put up videos, and they put up a video of her lying and talking about the case. I guess this was, after they asked her to take it down or whatever. And she was talking so foxy out of her mouth, right? And she was drinking the wine. And it looked like she may have been a little inebriated, right? You cannot make good decisions based off of alcohol. You just can't. And I always wondered, like it's cool, but I always wondered, like, you call it Unwind with Tasha K, that's smart, and your people are the winos, right? But you was always drinking. Like, I don't know if that's always a good thing to be always drinking when you try to, when you're handling your business, because that's your business. YouTube is your business, right? So anyway, now, hold on. I've heard a lot of bloggers say very, very, very negative things. I don't know her to say nothing about it. I just think it was dumb that you took that to the box. Shit, I'm from the streets where everybody know you don't do that. That ain't what you do, especially when you know you wrong. First of all, them people ain't gonna come up unless they got evidence. They had evidence. And then they say you got on the stand and said, yes, I did lie. If you gonna lie, you gotta take that lie till you die. The lie stay till you die. You know what I'm saying? The catcher come for the hanging. I'm gonna just lie till I die. I would have never, after I told all them lies for all these years and made up this story and did all that, I'm gonna now get on stage. All they had to do is put you on stage and you gonna tell the truth. You should have, see, listen, you wasn't as tough as you talk like you is, right? Because if you was, you'd have lied right there on stage. On the stand. It might as well have been a stage the world could see. But I didn't, you folded right away. You should have let them badger you, and maybe they did. I don't know. I know I wouldn't have never, I don't care how much lies I would have never got on the stand and said, yeah, I was lying. Now, what was the whole point of the trial if you was just going to say you was lying? You should have said that in the beginning and all this wouldn't have been. Now you in a world of financial trouble. I don't know how much money you got. I don't know how rich you are or how rich you ain't. But anytime, like for me, a speeding ticket is a waste of money. That's like putting money up in the air. To me. So now you're getting ready to throw all this money away that you may have or you may not have. It's still going to cause harm to your lifestyle. Anyway, let me tell y'all this. And then they were saying that in court, her and her husband both were throwing each other on the bus. And that could have been a strategy. That could have been a strategy. They might have been watching too much of, what they was watching too much of. What's my girl name? At least they might have been watching too much of her. What's her show? How to Commit a Murder or something. I don't know. Now she has to pay over $1 million. God don't like ugly. Like, this is what I'm saying, y'all. This is why I'm careful about what I say. I like to laugh and kiki and ha-ha, and I speak on what is already out there, right? But I would never make up something for clicks and views. I know, you get money and all, but really? You're going to destroy. See, this is the thing. Okay, so you tell a lie. You tell a little lie. Okay, little lie, but blow up. All right. Then you stop with the lie. Don't keep on with the lie. You kept on and on. 3 years, you had ample enough time to retract, take it back, take the video down, tell her I'm sorry, write a letter, go to her house. You had a whole bunch of stuff you could have did for this. Now you're going to pay. And it depends on how this girl feel. You got to understand Cardi from the hood too. Okay? She think like that. That's how her thought pattern is, right? You'd have did better off messing with Taylor Swift or somebody, but not Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Worst thing in the world is to have a hood girl with a machine behind her. That's a lot of power. A lot of power. I don't know if Tasha knew that, right? I don't know if her husband knew that. Like, I didn't know that, she had her own studio. And I'm happy for you. You're supposed to elevate and evolve. I say that all the time. But, that's going to be all for naught if they depends on, like today, they're doing punitive. Punitive could be whatever they want it to be. I don't even know how they figure that, how they calculate how much you should be punished by. I don't know. I don't know. But the fact that you were being so blatantly disrespectful, blatantly lying, you probably deserve whatever they gonna hand down to you, sis. Now, I said that already. Several creators were at the courthouse gathering content. Now, I was watching, let me just tell you this. I was watching the other day, Conscious TV, who I subscribe to. He was trying to broker a peace treaty, I'm going to say, between TASHA K, Storm, and then he had Von Ray on there. I said it backwards, Von Ray on there, right? You heard Storm, then Storm and TASHA got to talking. Now let me say this, and I'm going to talk about this another day about this. But I didn't like her attitude. And I'm going to just leave it right there because I'm going to go into full detail when I do the video about her and Storm. I didn't like her attitude. See, like I said, sometimes you get too big for your britches. You must stay humble. I don't care how rich you get, how much you get, because just like you got it, you got to take it away. You got to stay humble. You got to stay humble, right? Yeah, she threw dirt on Cardi's name, okay? She threw dirt on Cardi's name, something that started 3 years ago. Now, this is what I want to say. You basically cheated your way to the top, right? Cheaters never win. We learned that as a kid, didn't we? Cheaters never win, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And what'll happen is you'll crash and burn. Now, we just saw that with that other girl. What was her name? Nosy Hope. Now, I don't know if she got her channel back or what, but you can't, look at Wendy Williams. You can't, karma. It's okay to commentate. It's okay to tell your truths, but you cannot blatantly lie. And me personally, unless that's your business, that was Wendy's business, but I just don't believe in everybody's downfall you speaking on, or I don't really believe in that. I might laugh about it and stuff like that, but I'm not going to seek that stuff. Because we all got some dirt and skeletons and roaches and everything in our closet, right? You gonna have karma. And I just don't understand how you lied. Like I said, when I first started on YouTube, I didn't know anything about Tasha K. I think I learned of Tasha K doing the Jaguar Rider somewhere around in there, right? And then I would watch it from time to time. And then she was saying something about Cardi B. And I could have swore she said that case was over. This is before I knew anything. Oh, this was this big like it was, right? You had ample opportunity. This is the part I can't get. You had ample opportunity to resolve this situation. Now, they say when they handed down the verdict, she passed out or failed out or went out or something. Like, what did she think? Like, what was your thought process? What was your husband? Like, one of y'all should have had better enough sense to go take this forward. And, you know, they were holding hands and walking away like they was a power couple, and they are a power couple in their own right. But this didn't have to be. Like, I don't understand. This didn't have to be. This did not have to be. And the fact, as soon as you get on the stand, you say, I was lying. You ain't carried a little bit. I'd have to carry that lie till I died. That lie would have went to the grave with me. Right? Horrible. And then I heard some other bloggers say that, you know, she was just going in on Cardi, and I don't know why. But I heard, you know, some bloggers were talking about that the reason why she turned on her, and this is probably why people say Tasha will turn on you. So she had asked Cardi for an interview or something, and Cardi told her no. And so this is when the reign of terror began, right? And since she talked about Cardi, I didn't know she had said the girl, you know, had a STD and all this stuff, right? And she said Cardi B child was gonna have mental disabilities because Cardi B kissed her like she was just bullying, basically. She was cyber bullying or whatever you want to call it, internet bullying. You know, just you like. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Like, what did she do to you besides not interview? And why did you think you was big enough to interview somebody like Cardi B? At best, you could have interviewed Cardi B's, let's see who, not even her, not even nobody that employed by Cardi B, because they got, what you call them, do not discusses or whatever they call. Like, who could she could have interviewed? The best she could have did was interview Cardi B's neighbor from back in the day when she was a kid or somebody like that. Why you thought she wanted to interview with you? You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you're not Barbara Walters, you're not Oprah Winfrey, you're not none of those people. Like, I get where you're going. I applaud you for growing. But now that makes me think, was your whole channel grew up off of lies? Like, who else have you lied on? Did you just start? Because you didn't just start lying. You ain't just start lying. And I'm going to tell y'all something when I talk about her Storm. The way she talked to Storm, she seems to be a manipulator. Very manipulative. Now, I didn't know Storm was in his 20s. I don't know how Tasha is. She might be 40. I don't know. You know, almost 40 or whatever. So you manipulated a young man. And then when it didn't go your way, you want to switch the narrative and say stuff. And the way she was talking to her, like she was used to puppeting him, right? That's not your friend. You know, I had an incident yesterday. One of my friends, they always help people, right? And this particular time, they needed their friend. They had just helped their friend the day before and the day before, and they needed some help. And they said, "Well, call me back in an hour." And when they called back, they never answered the phone. Probably still haven't answered the phone. Like, people will use you for what they need, and then when you need them, they'll throw you away. Like, you have to be loyal in life, period. You have to be loyal, you have to be humble, you have to be respectful. And to run around and tell lies, that makes me, like I said, makes me think, who else you done lied about? What else you done lied about? You ain't just started lying. You ain't just started lying. That's a character flaw. Because if you told a lie and you knew it was a lie and they asked you to take it down, right there you should have took it down. It's okay, I'm sorry, y'all, just playing. And took it down. Now you're going to pay millions. Do you even have millions? You know, and I'm concerned, like, you know, I've taken a fall before. And it was financial, but I ain't even had no money, but I took a fall. And it affected me, you know, my whole life, right? Sometimes you can make that one bad misstep and it does affect your life. And you know, some bloggers were saying, I don't know if that'll happen or not, but they say Cardi B can request that her channel be taken down. I don't know if it'll go that far, but again, Cardi from the hood. You know, hood folks, we tend to be a little petty. You know, we want to get you back. We want some get you back stuff. Leave me alone. I told you to leave me alone. I told you. I asked you several times to stop. Take it down. You wiped your butt with the cease and desist. And let me tell you something. That's total disrespect. And they showed that, right? In the trial. So now, because you were so disrespectful, if you're humble and apologetic, people will feel you and believe you and be lenient on you. But because you were so blatantly disrespectful, I don't know if that's going to go well for you, sis, as far as punitive. I don't know. I do not know. Because they could be taken from you for the rest of your life. And then like you just bought a house, you own that house, so you won't ever be able to sell it because there's going to be a lien on it until you pay it. So now you'll be in a house. Hopefully you like it a whole lot. Hopefully you can finish paying for it and pay Cardi. You know, that's like put yourself in a pickle. You know, you just put yourself in a pickle, girl. Like, what was y'all thinking? And you know, I've heard her say on multiple occasions she got a team of lawyers. What did you need to fire all of them. All of them need to be fired. Or they should have, I don't know what kind of lawyers they are, entertainment, I don't know what they are, but they clearly wasn't this kind, but you needed, right? You should have been recommending somebody good to handle your case. If you had all that kind of money, you should have got you a power team, right? You couldn't get Joe Blow that you've been dealing with YouTube. You should have got some power peoples, right? This whole thing is sad. I'm saddened by it. Like, I know a lot of bloggers are happy. They were just killing her, Rosa. They're killing her. They're killing her in these YouTube streets. They are talking about her like a dog. But you know, you have to be, if you're not good people, when your fall comes, they're going to keep throwing dirt. You know, you got to be good in life. Your fall comes, they're going to keep throwing dirt. They're going to keep throwing dirt. And the fact that this went on for 3 years, like I did not know this till yesterday, the fact that this went on for 3 years, like I was wondering, like, why are people at the courthouse? Had I really knew the depth, I'm in Atlanta, I've been down there too, right? You just told a lie. You just fabricated a lie. And the way she was talking to Storm the other day, when I was watching that Conscious TV Live, she was still fabricating. And that's what, now people were saying that the guy Vaughn was lying. But if you listen to him and listen to Storm, it seems to me like Tasha was fabricating, she fabricated stuff in that. And I'll go into that, like I said, tomorrow, later this week, because it's a lot to break down. And the feeling that I got after listening to that, I was like, ooh. And you know, when you're young and somebody you look up to like that was her mentor, right? But I think, like a lot of people, if they help you, they want you to be beholden to them forever. I can't kiss your butt forever. You know what I'm saying? I can't. And I can't allow you to wrong me because you righted me. See what I'm saying? I can't allow you to wrong me when you feel like it because you did a solid for me, and you know, you whatever you did for me, now I gotta let you mistreat me forever for the rest of my life. That's not how that works, but that's how people think. You know, because I've had someone tell me recently, all that I did for you, so when do I stop paying for that? I just allow you to just talk crazy to me forever? Is that the deal? Because I didn't sign up for that. You know what I'm saying? And listening to her, I was like, ooh. Just listening to her, I had a whole different spin on how I feel about her. Whole different spin. You know what I'm saying? So then to find out the next day that you lied, like I can't get over that. I really can't get over that, y'all. Like, you lied on this girl, a nasty lie. Call her names, said she was a prostitute. You know, you just went all the way in with it. You just created a whole story. You know, sometimes you might have to tell a little white lie sometimes. You know, tell your boss, the reason why I was late because of this. Or, you know, tell your kids something, tell your man something. But to sit down and create, nobody didn't ask you. To create this falsehood, you know you got to pay for that. Karma real, y'all. And I'm beginning to think a lot of folks don't have no spirituality in them. A lot of people don't believe in God or something, because you had to know that was wrong. That had to feel, listen, for 3 years, that had to feel wrong in your spirit, right? At some point, okay, I get it. You mad, she didn't interview you, gonna tell her I don't know, okay. At some point, you should be like, y'all know what? I quit. I ain't doing that. I ain't, Cardi don't deserve it. Where the goodness at? Where's your goodness? Where's your goodness at? Like, you just was going to keep on and on. And when I watched that video that they say they showed in court, somebody put it up on the internet, and she was talking all crazy and moving her head. And, like, you really was believing that yourself, look like. Listen, y'all, this is a fiasco. This is horrible. But you brought it on yourself. You brought it on. That's why, listen, when I, like I told you I had that downfall, I brought that on myself. I paid for it. I dealt my own hand on that one, but I played it. You see what I'm saying? I played it all the way out, right? You put yourself in this situation. Hit the like button for me, guys. Hit the like button. You put yourself in this situation, so now you only have you to blame. And what I want to know, I would like to know what the conversation, I like to be a fly on the wall and see what the conversation is between her and her husband was last night. Did he say, I told you? Or did he say, I thought we was going to win, babe? Or did he say, good job? Like, did he know it was a laugh all the time? Was he pumping her up to keep with the, like, I'd like to know what that conversation was about. I'd like to know what that conversation was about. Anyway, y'all, like I said, this is bad. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Like today, they're going to do the punitive part. I don't know if it'll be over today or if they have to keep going with it. I don't know. If I was her lawyer, we had to give it. We want to keep going with this for a few days. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down, right? Like, ooh. And when I heard that she fell out, or passed out, or fainted, or whatever happened in court, lets me know that she really thought she was going to win. She don't have good sense. You cannot have good. There's no way you got common sense. There's no way. You said, okay, I'm gonna fight Cardi B in court. I'm taking it to court. We going all the way. Did you have any friends that told you, girl, I don't think you should do that? Because, for me, my girlfriends is the first ones to be like, I don't know. I don't know about that one, sis. Or I don't know. Your girlfriends, like, where your girlfriends? And you got a whole husband. What's his thought process? And he was cool with it. Did y'all think that was cute? Y'all put y'all clothes on and walk hand in hand in stride? Did y'all thought that was going to cute? Like, huh? Because I know that she got, during this process the other day or last week or whatever, she got up to 1 million, subscribers? She got 1 million subscribers. And she was happy about that. Like, I wouldn't have, I would not have been talking about no suit. I'd have been somewhere praying and crying, right? But I guess she didn't feel it. You had to smell and feel defeat when you walked in that courtroom every day. You had to. Maybe not the first day. You had to. Because I know Cardi put on a good show. You had to smell and feel the defeat. I would have probably told him, it might have been too late. I told my lawyer, let's go in the back. Let's have a conversation with her. Tell her I quit. You had to feel that. You went in there walking and feeling confident with that. That lets me know that you're an idiot. Certain things people do. Let me tell y'all this. Certain things people do, I could be knowing you for years and years and like you and everything. And then certain things you can do, I'll be like, oh, you really stupid. And once I realize that you're really stupid, sometimes I don't want to fool with you no more. I'm not on that same level. Because your decision making is bad. You can't be around somebody that make poor decisions. Once when you're younger, you just can't be a poor decision maker. That was a poor decision. That was a very poor decision. And for you to have a husband, that means both of y'all dumb. He dumb, you dumb, your team of lawyers, they just doing what they doing, they getting paid. And I also, speaking of getting paid, because she lost, she got to pay Cardi B's high-powered, expensive attorneys. Woo! Child, that in itself, like, you can't wrestle with the bear. Like, what made you thought? What made you think that you could win? She got a whole machine behind her. A whole machine. Anyway, y'all, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think, because I'm dying to hear what you guys have to say. Also, the t-shirts. $25 pre-order. Contact me through my email. Once I respond, you cash out. I'm gonna let you know what the shipping and handling is. You pre-order, then the way it's gonna go is you pre-order, right? I have your orders, and then as I'm going to the post office, because I think I'm gonna get my own scale. Then I'll let you know. I'll email you and let you know what your shipping and handling is being. You send that to me. That's how we're gonna do this, because like I said, I'm new at this. I've never really did anything mail order, not at this large of a scale. I've sent stuff away to my customers, but not this large of a scale like this. So stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. Again, all of my information is down in the description box. Email, Cash App, donate to my channel, please. It's greatly needed. I am going to talk about, I'm going to upload a little later about Portia and what I think about that situation, okay? But anyway, guys, thanks for watching Jackie with a Q, and everybody be safe. Bye-bye.